Hey everybody! I feel like it's been a while since we've done like a proper update. It's been an incredible season recently, and we're about to hit an amazing milestone. I'm using a lot of buzzwords, but we're about to hit a great milestone here. It's about to be our 1 year anniversary since we moved to Japan. About a year ago, we were sent off by our home church in Texas, the Crossing Church, with the support of family, friends, and church members. We were sent by the Crossing to join local church here in Japan, and in the past year, we've seen the Lord move in incredible ways. There's been challenges, of course, but God's been faithful to us. We just want to say, first and foremost, thank you so much to everybody who has prayed for us, who has supported us, who's been there for us through everything. We love all our friends and our family back in Texas. We love all our friends and family here in Japan. So we just want to say thank you to everybody who's been a part of our journey here in Japan. It's been a minute since we've had an update for you, so here's some things that have happened recently that we'd love to share with you. Something happened early April. What was that again? Easter. Yeah, our Easter services. We had our Easter services at local church. We had a lot of people show up for that, more than we were expecting or honestly prepared for, which was a huge blessing. How many people came about?
We had 50 people that said they were going to come, and we ended up having about 70 people come.
Wow. Yeah, it was a lot of people, including children. We had an Easter egg hunt, and a lot of Japanese families came to experience an Easter egg hunt for the first time. And because they came for the Easter egg hunt, they also got to hear the gospel for potentially the first time in their lives, which was huge.
Along with the Easter egg hunt, each kid that came got a free kids Bible provided by the Crossing. It's a bilingual Japanese and English Bible. Parents could read that every night to their kids. It's so important that we get the Bible into people's homes. So this is one way that we got to do that.
And we also ended up with some amazing families that came to our church for the first time and have stuck around, and the Lord's really blessed us with those families. So Easter was a big win for us, and without everyone's support, it wouldn't have been possible. So thank you guys so much. You were just as much a hand in our Easter services as we are here on the ground. So thank you. So over the past year, the Lord has been really faithful to build his church here in the Shonan area of Japan. Our first few months here in Japan, if we had kind of a low attendance week, there would be about 5 of us at church. That's including us and
Jeff,
Kotoko and
our
singer. So that, that would be us at church. And in those Sundays we said, we're still going to be faithful to God. We're still going to worship. We're still going to take communion. We're still going to preach the word of God. And because of, I feel like, our faithfulness to God, God has been very faithful to build our church. And now we're averaging about 30 to 35 people every Sunday, which that's that's our low weeks. That's if not everyone comes. And it's been amazing. And what we've been able to do now is actually reach the Christians that are already living in our area. And we've kind of built a core team of people that can help with evangelism and help reach more Japanese people. Because, me and Lauren and our pastor, Jeff, and his wife, we can only do so much. But now that we have more people to do the work with us, it's been really helpful. And God's been very good to us in that way. But with the growth that we've been experiencing, we are actually in desperate need for a larger space as a church. Right now, we're renting out basically an hourly co-working space, which has served us well. But now that we're having so many extra people on a Sunday, including children, people are having to sit on the floor, which has been hard, and it kind of caps the amount of people that can come on a Sunday. So what we're hoping for is to actually get a monthly leased space that's a much larger, that has space to have kids church. Right now the kids are in service with us, which has been great, but sometimes that can be difficult with parents having to tend to their children and stuff. So we would love to have a separate space for children, and also a larger hall that we can gather and have our main services in. So,
as well as weekly activities. Like groups, Bible studies, community time.
We
English
want
classes.
A place that we can just come in at any point in the week and do stuff would be awesome. So what we'd like to ask is that you would prayerfully consider partnering with local church. Right now we're going to be starting a fundraising campaign to get into a new lease space. You know, it's quite expensive doing a lease space in Japan. It's a little different than America. We have like multi-month deposits here. Sometimes you have to put up 6 to 8 months of the rent cost to just move into a space. And some of these spaces that we're looking at are skeletons, and then we have to outfit them past that. So what we would ask that you would prayerfully consider is partnering with local church. We are looking to fundraise about 100,000 US dollars. So you can donate right now with the link in our description to local church's building fund. It's all secure giving. It's all online. You can give through credit or debit card. And if any of our friends who are watching this are a part of a church, on staff at a church, and your church wants to partner with us, we also have other ways you can give through like wire transfers and stuff like that. So if that's you, please reach out to us. We can get you that information. We just ask that you prayerfully consider doing that and partnering with us as the Lord leads you. If you don't feel like you can give, then pray for us. We need prayer because finding a space is difficult in Japan. Finding a place that allows music and religious activities is quite difficult. So just prayer would be awesome. So I just want to say thank you in advance for praying for us, for giving, for partnering with us. We are so grateful.
We've had some other fun stuff happening these past 2 months. Our friends Caleb and Kokoro got married.
Yay!
Love you guys. This was our first wedding in Japan to attend, so this was a new experience for us. It was super fun. We got to go with our other friend, Yetchan, and we had such a great time. Caleb is also from Texas, from Amarillo.
Yeah, missionary.
Yeah, and Kokoro grew up in a Christian Japanese family, which is super rare. They've been amazing friends, and we've been able to support each other, and it's been awesome to see what God's doing in other churches in Japan.
Yeah. We need more Christian families in Japan, so we're really excited to celebrate with them. So congratulations again, guys. We love y'all. We've also been able to make lots of new friends thanks to Duffy coming to Japan. He's so confused. Hi. But, you know, we didn't have him for 8 months, and we had a whole emotional video of how we brought him to Japan. But he's been really loving it here, and he's been having a great time. Smelling all the new smells and going to all the parks and stuff here in Japan. So
Meeting all the new people.
You know, we live in an apartment here in Japan, so there's lots of people in our apartment building who have dogs. So he's been having to get used to not being the only dog around the block. So
He used to think that the whole apartment was his house.
Yeah.
He would be so territorial.
That idea has now been shattered.
It's done.
And I think he's
it's
accepted that he has to share the building. But
Now he's making his bed.
So good night. But yeah, Duffy's been great. It's been a huge blessing for us to have him again, because it was kind of a bummer that we didn't get to bring him when we first moved with you two.
But yeah, we've been able to meet a lot of new people, you know. People love dogs, and they're like, oh my gosh, he's so cute. And that gets us to conversating.
Yeah, it's a conversation starter, I think is the word. Yeah, but anyways, thank you, Duffy. Thank you for coming to Japan.
He just bowed?
He's already Japanese. And last thing we want to say is, we've been making a lot of friends recently. Lots of new people have come into our lives that the Lord has brought to us that we've been able to share the love of Jesus with. You know, evangelism here for us looks like being genuine friends with people, not just trying to say, oh, you want to come to church? And if they're not interested, then move on from that person. We want to connect with people on a deep and genuine level. So we've gotten to do that with a few people recently. And there's even been some Japanese people who would never have considered coming to church, now wanting to come to church and check it out and see what it's all about. So God's been really good to us in bringing those people into our lives. And we've had a great time making friends with them. And we love these people. And they're so fun to be around. And the Japanese people are just so sweet. So God's been really good. I think that's the theme of this whole video and this whole past year, is that God's been really good and faithful. And we just love being a part of what he's doing here in Japan. Right? Mm-hmm. Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching this update video. If you want support local church. The link's down below. If you want to check out more about us, our links are down below. And keep clicking. You know, if you'd like to see more of our videos, you know, consider subscribing to our channel, and we will see you guys in the next update video.
Bye.
Bye.